Today we are talking about the living area, and I am hoping that you will give me some ideas of what to do with it, because I took your comments on board when you gave me some wonderful ideas on my bedroom and my hallway, and today I'm hoping I'll do the same with my living area. But some of the comments were saying, because it's a rented property, maybe just keep it clean and tidy, which I completely agree. And I have had a bit of a mental shift on maybe not doing everything that I was planning on doing because it is a rented property, but I would like to make it more of a comfortable home for my son and I. So we are going to do it on a very tight budget and cut a few corners where we can. If you don't know me, my name is Rachel. I'm a solo mum to one. On this channel, I talk everything frugal living, budgeting, mum life. And right now, I've moved into a nice big house and I need to decorate it to make it more comfortable. And I'm asking you lot to give me some advice, some help, some tips and tricks, and to see where I can go with it. And today we are talking about the living area. So a lot of the things in the living area I was very fortunate to get for free. So a lot of people helped me out. I got my sofa for free, my curtains were free, and a few things I already had, but it is a bit mismatchy. And there is nothing wrong with mismatchy, but I'm the type of person that would like to try and keep it as similar as possible. So some ideas would be absolutely great. So I am thinking of doing this living area when my son is with his dad in the holidays. So we've got February half term coming up, but we've also got Easter not too far away as well. So I'm thinking every time my son is going off with his dad, then maybe I could start decorating the living area, because then I don't have to try and work around him. I can just empty it all out and I can just get on with it, and it's not going to affect him so much. So let me flip the camera around now, show you what the living area looks like, and hopefully you will give me some ideas in the comment box below. So this is my living area, and that's the dog I'm looking at today. So first of all, let's start with this back wall. Now I've got the TV on the wall, and obviously I've got wires coming out. My brother is coming to sort the wires out, hopefully soon, but I don't know when, but he's going to sort them out so that it looks a little bit tidier. So I've got the TV on the wall. Now the wallpaper, I don't like. It's not to my taste. So I'd like to change it. Now my question is, to make it on a budget, do I strip the wallpaper or do I just paint over the wallpaper? So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know the pros and cons. So I'm not sure what to do. I was going to get a couple of photos or prints even to put on that side and that side, just to give it something extra. What do you think of that? Let me know. Also, I've got this lovely fireplace here. Obviously, they've took the fireplace out. And in the fireplace, as you can see, there's little holes here. Now, the people that lived here before, they put LED lights in there, so it was lighting up. That's not something I particularly want to do. But do you think that I should put electric fire, maybe buy a very small electric fire, measure it up, see if it will fit in there to make the room look a little bit cozier? Obviously the walls need painting and sanding down because it just looks a bit worn, doesn't it? A little bit wear and teary. But what do you think I should do with the fireplace? And obviously on the top of the fireplace, I'm just going to sand that down and give it a bit of a varnish, I think. But also I'll put some ornaments, clocks, candles, probably not candles underneath the TV, that's not a good idea, is it? But some clocks and some nice ornaments just there. Moving over, obviously we've got this wall. That ottoman was free. That's my son's slippers just there, way too big for him. But in there is mainly like my son's footballs and a few toys that we can play with when we've got 10 minutes of doing nothing. We play some games. So what do I do with the colours of these walls? Now they are grey, and over this side, as you can hopefully see, there's a lot of marks just there as well, so it does need redoing. And just over here, obviously there was some shelves up, so there's wall plugs, need to get them out, fill those in and sand those down. And the same over here as well, as you can see, there's a lot of filler been done to sand it all down, and the same over on this side as well. And just here I've got these little wooden things that will not come out, so I don't know how to get those out. There's all the way up, so any ideas on how to get those out would be great. But obviously, do I paint this wall a different colour to these three walls? So I'm not sure what to do, so let me know what you think. Also, I've got this sofa with the lovely dog on. That was free. That was really kind of a mum from school was moving house as well. She was buying a new sofa, so she kindly gave me this one. So I got that for free. The curtains, they were also for free as well. Again, a mum from school said they were just in the attic, not doing anything, so I got those. And my ex-husband gave me a beanbag that we actually had when we were married because my son likes to sit on it, so he has that beanbag. And now, actually, the dogs like to sit on that as well. Also have this lovely coffee table. Again, like I said, a bit mismatchy, but I've had that for years. So I kept that, and that's what I've got in the living area for a coffee table, but I will change it eventually so it matches everything. Now, I do need a little pop of colour in it. So I don't have it too grey or too beigey, but I didn't know if to do the walls like a beige colour because everything else, the accessories are all grey or black. So that kind of breaks it up a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. Now I've got this ottoman here, which could fit over here if I move the beanbag. And I didn't know whether to put something there, whether to put a unit or get a chair or something to go there. So let me know what your thoughts are. I do think the room needs some decoration, needs some pictures on the wall, whether that is of my son and I, or just my son or my nieces, or just some artwork or whatever, but I would like some pictures of my son up, but I'm going to do that in the dining room, which I'm going to show you next week is the dining area. But this is my front room. I'd like to know what your thoughts are. So it's very much a blank canvas for me right now. I can kind of do what I want, but my main questions are, can I paint over the wallpaper, and do you think that's a good idea or not? Now, there's no dampness, there's no mold, there's nothing like that in this room. This room is actually very good. I do need to change the curtain pole because it's a little bit flimsy for the curtains that I have. The curtains are too heavy for it, so I'm going to take the curtain pole and move it to the front door and put it over the front door and have a curtain over the front door, and then get a nice stronger one to put in the front room so that it holds the curtains better. But I'm just unsure what to do with it. Again, I don't want to go and spend a lot of money because it is a rented property. And even though I plan on staying here for a little while, you never know what the future holds. And I don't want to spend a lot of money on it if I'm not going to be here for a good 5 to 10 years. So I would love to know what your thoughts are on this one. So I would love to know your opinions. Now, I am using this as a budget. So this is the plans that I have to do this all on a budget. Now, first thing is Facebook Marketplace and charity shops are my new best friend. Also on Facebook, there are groups in your local area, free things in wherever town you live, and there'll be people posting lots of different things on there that they just want to get rid of for free. They're not selling, or they've tried selling but it won't sell, so they give it away for free. So I'm on all of those groups. I'm also on the Olio app because they don't just do food, but they also do things for sale, and they do things people are giving away for free as well. And obviously there are my local charity shops as well, which I'm going to quite a lot as well. Now, what I am doing is I am mentioning it. It might be a bit I don't know what people would call it really, but I'm mentioning it to people that I know that I'm actually searching for this or searching for that, because they might actually have one. They might have something that they just want to get rid of. I mentioned it in the school WhatsApp group that I'm moving house, and where's the best places to go and get things that they know of that are on a budget. And that's where I got the curtains, I got the sofa, and I got a few other bits and pieces for free as well. So there's no shame in asking if anyone has anything that they want to get rid of and maybe sell on the cheap that you already know. There's no shame in asking that. I'm also looking on Marketplace charity shops, and we've got a place near us called Reclaim, and where people go, it's like a charity shop, but it's more for the bigger things. So like people just donate paint that they don't want anymore, or they've bought too many tins of it and lost the receipt, so they donate one to this place called Reclaim, and then Reclaim sell it on to people like me that are single mums on a budget. So I'm looking at all those places to try and find things to do, and obviously I'm trying to do it myself as well, and that's going to save me money rather than actually paying people to come in and decorate too. So I'm going to keep it clean and tidy. And I just want to make it a bit more comfortable for my son and I. So I don't want to go too crazy with it. but I just need it to look a little bit more comfortable, a bit more like a home. So when we come home after the school run or come home from a long day out or something, it just feels a little bit more comfortable for us. So I would love to know what your hints and tips are. And before I actually sign off this video, I would love to know your tips on the door frame. So I'm going to show you the door frame now. And if you've got any DIY experience, because I literally have none, I'd love to know what you would do with this. As you can see, this is what's happened to the door frame. Now, this was like this before I moved in, so it's not the dogs that I take care of. This is what it was already like. So whether they've had a dog or whether, I don't know what they would have done, but how do I fix this? That's the question I have. How do I fix it? I'd love to know your tips and tricks on this bit. So the door frame isn't actually great. It does need a little bit of TLC and a little bit of care, but this part here is the worst, and there's a little bit on this side as well. I don't quite know what they've done, but how can I fix it? I'd love to know. So that is my living room. Like I said, every single week for the next few weeks, I am going to be showing you every single room in the house and getting your ideas of what I can do to decorate it. And then I can actually start the decorating and show you the transformation. So last week, I showed you the transformation of my son's room, and everyone said it looked amazing, so I'm really happy with that. My room is coming along, a few little things to do with that now, but you guys gave me so many good ideas that I'm just seeing what's the cheapest version and nicest version for me to do. So, and then the hallway as well, you gave me some great ideas with what to do with that. I've got the weekend to myself this weekend, so I plan on making a little bit of a start on the hallway this weekend. So now it's the front room's turn. So in the comments below, let me know what you think. And again, everyone tells me have green, but I don't like green. So let me know what you think of colours and styles or anything else you think I could do with the front room. It's a blank canvas right now, so I can do whatever I want with it. So let me know in the comment box below what you think. I really appreciate you sharing this journey with me for the house. I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I just loving all the comments and the help and advice that you are giving me. If you like today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you think someone else would enjoy this video, maybe they're going on a similar journey to me and they need some help and advice as well, hit that share button as well so they can have a good look at this video too and read all the comments that you guys I know will give me. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me, especially to do with the house. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, good evening. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Like today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. The dog is scratching me. What's wrong? Yeah. If you like today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. Stay. If you like today's video, don't forget to...